This is Adam Martin with your Western District Fishing Report. Here at Kentucky and Barkley Lakes, water levels are near winter pool and water temps are at 67 degrees. The bass spawn is nearly over, but there are a few stragglers still on beds. The bass fishing has been on fire for over a month now, and I fully expect to see a transition back to deeper water for these fish that are post-spawn. The main lake smallmouth fishing has also been excellent for the last couple of weeks. Long story short, this is the perfect time of year to fish whatever your favorite pattern is, because there are fish shallow, deep, and in between. The crappie fishing continues to be great this year with a lot of spawning activity still ongoing. The big change this week is the abundance of red ear sunfish spawning on the banks now that the water has been over 65 degrees for a week and a half. Now is the peak of the spawn and is the best time to target these fish. The bluegill are also starting to spawn, although at the moment the majority of shallow spawning fish are red ear. Targeting flooded yellow flowers with gravel bottoms in wind protected areas is the best pattern for targeting these red ear, which routinely reach 12 to 13 inches in either lake. As always, if you decide to get out on the water, always wear your life jackets and kill switches.
This is Jeff Crosby with the Central District Fishing Report. Water temperatures at area lakes are running in the lower 60s. Therefore, it's that time of year when it is prime time fishing across area lakes for many species of fish. We're getting good reports of crappie being caught at area lakes such as Taylorsville, Beaver, Bolts, and Elmer Davis Lakes, as well as Benjiakimen Lake. Crappie are being caught around brush, treetops, and along the shoreline where they're spawning using live minnows or crappie jigs in about 2 to 10 feet of water. Additionally, largemouth bass have moved shallow in preparation for their spawns. Lakes like Taylorsville, Gist Creek, Kincaid, Bullock, Elmer Davis, Beaver, and Bolts Lakes are excellent lakes to fish this time of year for bass. They are moving shallow at many of these lakes, and therefore they can be caught on a variety of lures during this time of year. Good baits to try would be spinner baits, crankbaits, swim jigs, as well as soft plastics and jigs fished around shoreline cover and in spawning coves would be excellent places to try this time of year. Also, it's still a good time of year to fish the upper portions of Harrington and Taylorsville Lake for white bass and hybrid striped bass. They had moved to the upper portions of these lakes in preparation for their spawning run, which should be toward its conclusion, but they are still in those upper portions of the lake, and they can be caught on small jerk baits, crankbaits, or swim jigs fished into the upper portions of these lakes, especially out on the larger flats that are located in the upper portions of these lakes. And finally, don't forget about your local Finns Lake or pond in your area. These water bodies have been stocked with channel catfish as well as trout. A couple of months ago, there's still a few available to be caught. These ponds can provide some excellent fishing opportunities this time of year. So check out the department's website at fw.ky.gov for a complete list of Finns lakes in your area. So grab a pole, enjoy some great spring fishing, and I hope to see you on the water.
This is Caleb Bentley with the Kentucky Stocking Report. This week across Kentucky, we stocked rainbow trout and brown trout. Rainbow trout were stocked in Paintsville Lake tailwaters and on Fort Campbell. Brown trout were stocked in Laurel River Lake, Paintsville Lake, and on Fort Campbell. Good luck fishing and stay safe.